everybody, and welcome back to FairyRoseGaming. You're here with Rose once again, and God, I look like a mess. I just woke up. I'm very tired. But sleeping 12 plus hours is bad for you. So I'm trying to not do it anymore. Oh God, I'm sorry. This is already going up to a horrible start. Anyway, we're here with Bandcamp Boyfriend again. Maybe we'll finish the demo, who knows? That'd be pretty darn cool. Anyway, let's start. We're gonna load up. Last we left off, we were talking to this lovely person. Oh God, Clark. Obviously tell him to go suck his reed, but we're not gonna be that mean yet. We're gonna tell him to take it up with the band director. Kicking kids out of band isn't in my power. Take it up with Mr. Wiley if this is so important to you. Great. I already did take it up with Mr. Wiley. He told me that I wasn't following the chain of command. Oh yeah, the chain of command. If you have a problem, take it to the band president or drum major, then an instructor, and last of all, the big kahuna himself. Say, didn't we have instructors before this? Come to think of it, I haven't seen any. I know how the chain of command works. I couldn't find the imbecile of a president, so I was forced to come to you. But I can see that it was a waste of my time. That's rude. Not just your time. He stomps off, fuming. Good riddance. So rude. Susie! Time for the nice, long dinner break. I meet up with Susie and grab some food at the cafeteria. So where's Eugene? Oh, he's eating with the rest of my section. The low brass can be such a clique sometimes. Every section is in its own way. To my surprise, Tom suddenly sits down at our table. He's followed by Peter, who is followed by Felicity. There goes the neighborhood.
Hey!
Hi, Rose! Hey, mind if we join you? Not at all. Friends are cool. My popularity seems to be shooting up now that I'm drum major.
So, practice is pretty great today, right? I won a lightsaber battle with my trombone and found $5.
That's nice, but did you memorize any drill or music?
Huh?
I love him. I love him. You do know what we're here for, right? Of course. Man, you're so easy to mess with, Rose. Hey, Tom, can we quit talking about band practice? We're on break.
I can't even.
Peter's right. Like, I don't want to think about band at all right now. I just want to relax. Can you believe the clarinets are already having a sectional?
That's crazy!
I feel like I'm just, like, slurring all my words. I feel very drunk and tired. I haven't drank. Oh, God. This is a bad idea to record this early. But I'm gonna go through it because it's fun. That's crazy! You know what else is crazy? How fancy this place is. Is this red thingy on the table a button to call a waiter? Waiter, bring me another slice of pizza, please. How did our dirt poor school afford to send us here? I mean, who's paying for all this food? Don't question it, Felicity. If you do, we might wake up back at the school. And they're finally starting to respect the music program. What a godsend that would be. That would rock. Oh hey, Peter, Felicity, and I are going to play badminton later, and we need one more player if anyone wants to join. And if you do join, you better be ready to lose. I mostly keep to myself for the rest of dinner. Tom and Peter monopolize the conversation, so Susie and I don't get to talk as much as we wanted to. Once we're done, we still have some extra time to enjoy ourselves. I'm gonna hang out with Eugene. See you later. Bye, Susie. I love you. Mwah. What should I do with my free time? Bro, let's go relax by the lake. I want to go swim. I decided to head down to the lake for a bit of peace and quiet. There's a small group of band kids attempting fly fishing here. Fly fishing is so cool. Samuel is here too. He's sitting on the dock with his earbuds and absorbed in his music. A fish hook whizzes right past his head, but he doesn't even flinch. I guess he didn't notice. Take a seat nearby and dangle my legs over the water. Samuel gives me a nod of acknowledgement. Cool. What are you listening to?
What?
He removes one earbud. Ask what you're listening to. Charlie Parker. Oh, cool. You've heard of him? I haven't, but he looks so hopeful. I'm gonna be honest here. We gotta be honest. I haven't heard of him, but I'd be interested to hear his music sometime.
Cool.
Nice. Is he your favorite musician? Yeah, one of them. Then I'll definitely have to look him up sometime. Puts his earbuds back in and turns to his music with a small smile on his face. I stay on the dock with him a while and we enjoy one another's silent company. Heck yeah! I still have some time to spare. What should I do? Let's play some badminton. There they are. Hey guys!
Great!
Rose, perfect. We need another person for even teams. You can be on Tom's team. He'll need a shoulder to cry on after we humiliate the both of you. I think it is you who will need a shoulder to cry on. I've been practicing my backhand. Yeet. Good thing I have such a great shoulder right in front of me. I'm pretty sure that was meant for Felicity, but he's looking at me. Oh god. Bro, you got a girlfriend. Please don't. If he did mean me, that's the first time I've ever received a compliment on my shoulder. Backhand. That's tennis, not badminton. I think it goes for any racket sports.
Get ready.
Enough talk, let's do this. 4 of us partake in a badminton game of epic proportions. It's pretty fun, except for one thing. Peter, you got in my way. Whatever, it's over, they won. Sore loser you are. Alright, we did it. Tom holds his hand up. Before I can give him a high five, Felicity is suddenly there, hanging onto his arm. Tom, will you be on my team next time? Peter sucks. Tom's face. Why am I doing this? Why am I playing this game? Chill out, sunshine. I say it's early in the morning, but it's like 12 p.m. Chill out, sunshine. It's just a game. Felicity ignores him, gazing up at Tom with a pouty look on her face. Suddenly, Peter comes up behind me and touches my shoulder. I'll take that shoulder now. Oh, no, you won't. I wiggle away from him. I will never understand Peter and Felicity's relationship. Do they always flirt with some other people right in front of one another? They must have some sort of pact. Pact. We start heading back to the field together. To my surprise, Peter matches my stride and strikes up a conversation. You're never gonna break my stride. Nobody's gonna hold me down. Oh no, I've got to keep on moving. So how was your summer? Go anywhere exciting? Not bad. I went to the beach with my dad and to an amusement park with my friends. Friends not from band? No, Melanie and Trucy. It was our last hurrah before they left for college. So the drum major, Cadence, or as we're calling her, Rose, because that's me, because I'm an egotistical narcissist, is canonically in game a junior. So her friends Melanie and Trucy were seniors. That's sad. Oh. How about you? How was yours? You were gone with the Red Angels all summer, right? It was amazing. I've been all over the country and I didn't even get back until last week. We placed first in championships. Congratulations. Thanks. And listen to this, the craziest thing happened on the bus on our last trip. Peter, I'm tired. Will you give me a piggyback ride? Sure, hop on. She does so and there goes our conversation. Ah, the suspense! What was the crazy thing that happened? Hey, Rose. Want to give me a piggyback ride? Sure? Tom jumps at my back. Tom would kill me. Oof, he's heavier than he looks, but I'm stronger than I give myself credit for. I can do this. I gotta catch up to them, Rose. Charge! We'll leave them in the dust. Hang on, Tom. Woo! I charge ahead, rushing past Peter. Oh, God, I'm sorry. I charge ahead, rushing past Peter and Felicity. As we go by, I catch the expression on her face. What's with that look, Felicity? You were talking to Tom and interrupted Peter from talking to me, so Tom talked to me instead. What am I supposed to do? Walk along quietly while you talk to both of them? Yeah, but all the boys, Felicity.
Whoa!
Careful! Look out! Ah! Ah! Oh god. I keel over backwards and accidentally ram Tom into the ground. Oh god. On the bright side, he breaks my fall for me. Let's not do that again. Sorry. Oh god, I'm so sorry. I shouldn't have charged. It's time for my favorite part of the day, the evening rehearsal. Sun goes down, the air cools off when we put music to the drill we learned earlier. Somehow it's super energizing. If all goes well, I get to do my salute at the end of the night. But first, stretches and another basic session. I stroll about and help out the rookies. My voice is starting to leave me again. Careful, Pop-Tart. You're hunching your shoulders and holding your elbows too close to your chest. Stand tall. Elbows out. But the smellophone is so heavy. Sorry, what was that? He takes one look at Susie's sousaphone and shuts his mouth. After basics, I conduct a few music warm-ups and then we start syncing the music with the drill, one move at a time. There are intermittent water breaks. I practice my salute whenever there's downtime. Sun's out, guns out! The entire evening there seems to be excitement buzzing in the air. We're putting together a show for the first time under a new director who really seems to care about the band. It's early in the season, but I can already tell the show is going to be a hit. Everyone grab a quick water break and set up for a run-through. Peter, you know what that means. Oh yeah.
Guns down, guns out.
God, people weren't allowed to do this in my band because it was on school grounds, and public nudity is bad. Before we step off, our lovely front ensemble is going to show you what they've been working on back behind the porta johns.
Don't pretend like you think that highly of us.
Get set.
Pit, do your thing. We're gonna open with this while the judges are getting settled in the box. Pretty neat, huh? I like to call it space junk. I'll bet you come October it'll actually sound good. Mallet percussion instruments aren't together at all, but maybe that's how it's supposed to sound. One of the pit rookies drops a suspended cymbal. Whoops, that definitely isn't in the music. Oh, Rose, I forgot to tell you something. We're not doing the salute anymore. What? Pit, stop! I can't hear myself talk. I said the salute is way too predictable, so we're shaking things up this year. Instead of saluting when the announcer says Drum Major Rose, is your band ready? You're gonna turn your back on the judges and start conducting immediately. Because screw those guys. Ah, my salute! Huh? But...
Let's go.
Butts are for horses. I don't think that's the term. Let's go, we're burning daylight. Moonlight. Whatever. But I practice the darn salute more than I practice my conducting, is what I want to say. But I'll bite my tongue and do my job. There's my megaphone. I'll read off the introduction and kick off the show. I've always wanted to do this. Rose, as soon as I say your name, turn around and start conducting. Okay, Pit, you can start playing Space Junk again.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am pleased to introduce the Blue Mountain High School Marching Band, presenting their 2020 field show, The Planets. Selections include Mars, Venus, Mercury, and Jupiter from the Planet Suite, composed by Gustav Holst and arranged by Victor Wiley.
That's him.
The band is under the direction of Victor Wiley. The drill was written by Victor Wiley.
I think Mr. Wiley's getting a little ahead of himself with all this narration. He rides a scissor lift up for a better view of the field, continuing his speech as he rises. I know it's silly, but I really wanted to do my salute. I wanted to as well. No, I shouldn't let this get me down. I'm the drum major. I'm right where I want to be. Salute or not, it's gonna be amazing. 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 I'm not marrying the pit captain just staring at me intently for the count off. I should be ready too. Ah, it's me! It's so pretty! I love the necklace. I ascend the podium and brace myself as Mr. Wiley finishes rattling off all the names of the section leaders and soloists.
Let's go!
Drum Major Rose, is your band ready? Here we go, our first run through of the show. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Ba 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 da 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 ba da. Hey, there's actual music. I didn't just embarrass myself in front of YouTube. Just look at that fire. Look at that pure, unadulterated defiance. I love it, Rose. I suppress a smile and stay focused. Music builds slowly. The woodwinds and brass are marching in two regimented blocks on opposite sides of the field, like two armies marching toward each other to do battle. Chill goes up my spine as the show comes to life under the field lights for the first time. The two halves of the band collide with each other and merge into a jagged, chaotic shape. Wow, they sound incredible, like a professional wind band. Everyone comes to a halt at the peak of the crescendo and flags twirl in the air. I give a cutoff. And just like that, it's over. That's the end of everything we've learned so far. It wasn't even a minute long, but it's the beginning of something epic. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. We're gonna beat the snot out of those other bands this year. He jumps up and down, hollering and pumping his fists. I laugh, sharing in his exuberance.
Bring it in!
And that's a wrap. Everyone gather at the podium. Really great job today, kiddos. Not a bad first day at all. If we keep up the same momentum through the week and next week, no doubt we'll just keep getting better and better until we achieve our full potential. Mr. Wiley, what if we have reached the peak of perfection? What then?
Impossible!
There's always room for improvement, and this band is far from the peak of perfection. I can see Clark nodding vigorously up front. I'm pretty sure Peter would just meant himself, but it went over Mr. Wiley's head. Before we turn in for the night, it's time for Rose to announce who won section of the day. Wait a second, did he just spring the responsibility of awarding the section of the day on me? I've been so focused on doing a good job conducting that I wasn't looking out for the best section at all. Couldn't Mr. Wiley have warned me ahead of time? No. Whoever wins gets to hold on to this trophy I dug out of the bowels of the band room. We won in the last competition. We beat the troopers back in. He squints at the dusty little plaque on the base of the trophy. 1999, before any of you were even born. Well, Rose, God, we never had a section of the day thing, so this is very new to me. Who should I give the section of the day award to? The trumpets, the trombones, or the clarinets who had a sectional today? Some people would probably go with the boy that they're going to romance in his section. But like the clarinets had a sectional today. And I feel bad for the clarinets because they have Clark. The section of the day award goes to the clarinets. After all, they already held the section on day one. Sectional on day one. That's some dedication right there.
Yes!
The band bursts into applause. Clark steps forward and accepts the trophy with grace.
Ha-ha!
His clarinet section is all smiles. I think I made a great choice. Thank you, Rose. Mr. President, do you have any important announcements for us? His smile is cute, though, I will give him that. Just a friendly reminder, pick up your 2020 show shirts from the Dining Commons. And don't forget about the beach party at the end of the week. Let me know by Wednesday if you'll be staying or taking the early bus home so we know how many burgers and hot dogs to make. Hear that, everybody? Don't come wanting Mr. Wiley when you don't get a hamburger on Friday because you forgot to RSVP. I got one more thing for you all tonight. Rookies, you're gonna love this. He races off to the utility shed and comes back holding a bundle of gray fur. No way, is that... Raccoon! That's a weird-looking cat.
Are you kidding me?
Wait, that thing was in the shed? Looks like she's finally awake. This pretty little gal is my pet raccoon, Bandit. Her name is Bandit. I promised myself if I still wasn't married by the time I hit 30, I would adopt one to honor my high school mascot. You've had this adorable little girl for 3 years.
Dude.
Your school had a raccoon mascot too? Whoa. Yeah, because he went here. Did you miss the 100 times he mentioned that?
Really?
Is it legal to own a raccoon as a pet? You're right, Samuel. It should be illegal to be this cute. It's not what he meant, Mr. Wiley. Like the rest of her kind, Bandit is a kleptomaniac, so keep an eye on your valuables. Hey, what's that she's chewing on? Is that one of her wind chimes? See, what did I tell ya? Well, kids, it's all for tonight. Go to the ready. Everyone spreads their legs at shoulder width, lets their arms follow their sides, and bows their heads. We stand quietly, waiting for the signal. Some of the freshmen glance around in wonderment before following suit.
10 hut.
We all snap to attention on the final beat, our chins high and our eyes blazing with pride. After an electric moment, Mr. Wiley grins back at us.
Congratulations.
Congratulations on a productive first day of camp, Blue Mountain. Be sure to get plenty of rest tonight. In your own rooms. Absolutely no gentlemen in the ladies' rooms and vice versa. And don't forget we're on a 10 o'clock curfew.
What a day!
Agreed. I can't wait to see what happens tomorrow. When are you getting up? Around 7? I need time to shower.
What?
You're gonna sleep all sweaty and gross? Yuck. Hey, if I don't shower in the morning, I won't be able to function. Fine, then I'll just have to plug my nose while I sleep.
Good night.
Good night. Good night. I put on my PJs, turn off the lights, and climb into bed. As I'm falling asleep, I reflect upon the day's events. I start dreaming about Band. Mr. Wiley was in a raccoon costume and was being held by an even bigger Mr. Wiley. It was terrifying. I sure encountered a lot of faces, some new and some old. I'm looking forward to all the new relationships and memories this year will bring. Just like Mr. Wiley said, things are going to change. Hey, we live till morning. Chapter 2, Mission to Mars, August 11th, Tuesday. It's a bright new day. I woke up, took a shower, and ate breakfast early. In one corner of the field, Garth is readying all the guard equipment for practice. A low brass section is hanging out by the lift Wiley uses to oversee practice. Not far off, Pop-Tar's by himself. Stretches don't start for 15 more minutes, so I have some downtime. Chat with your friends in the low brass section. Hey Tom, what's up? So the great elven warriors come to grace us with their presence. Elven warrior? Why am I an elven warrior? I don't know, you just looked so cool last night when you were conducting the band. Totally stoked, like you were leading an army. Thanks. I was a little upset beforehand, I guess.
Huh?
Why? Did something happen? He looks so concerned. I love him. Nothing important. I just really wanted to do the salute the drum major always does before the show, but Mr. Wiley cut it. I don't blame you. Those salutes are awesome. He strikes the salute from a popular anime and loses his grip on his trombone. I catch it right before it topples over. So we know Tom is a nerd. Oh, I'm sorry, Mike. But first of all, that has to be a JoJo pose, obviously. And second of all, main protag knows anime. Careful! Whoa, thanks. You saved a Tombone from a nasty dent. Tombone! What? Trombone the trombone. Didn't you ever name your instrument? My trombone is named Oliver, and my flute is named Tobias. Yeah, but naming your instrument after yourself is just so... My bass does not have a name yet. Shoot, I lost track of time. Time to go stretch. Talk to you later.
See you later.
Baby. Mr. Wiley cuts stretches and basics short. I can tell he's anxious to continue learning the opener. No, don't cut stretches and basics. Don't do that. That's a bad idea. Unfortunately, some tedious subsets come up in the drill that slow the process down. Brass have a hazardous cross-through they can't get the hang of. The mellophones and low brass are backing in the trumpet line, and the trumpets aren't leaving enough space for them to pass through. Ugh! Come on, Brass. We learned how to dress a line back in minicamp. Why aren't you cross-dressing? I don't think that was what he meant to say. Rose. Yes? I need to work with the brass on this. Would you rep those last few drill sets with the woodwinds and drums so they can get some extra practice in? Sure thing. There's a little thing on my screen. He hands me a spare Glock block. Too bad there are no other staff members around to take care of this. Not even the assistant directors here today. I don't think any of them are coming, sweetie. Why on earth would they not show up for band camp? Some commitment. Oh well, I'm happy to help out. As do as Mr. Wiley instructed, running the woodwinds and drums to the set changes. Something seems a little off. Hey, clarinets and flutes, is there supposed to be a huge space in the middle of your line? I met with a number of deadpan stares. For a moment, no one says anything. No, that is not supposed to be there. A freshman flutist who couldn't handle band camp quit after minicamp. And now we have a gap. Lovely. Felicity wanders over and begins playfully headbutting Clark. What are you doing? I told you not to worry about it, silly, and Mr. Wiley told my daddy he found someone to fill the spot. Your daddy?
Duh.
My daddy is the band booster president. Everyone knows that. Anyway, I heard a transfer student from Virginia is coming. Really? And where exactly are they? They never showed up. How useful. Felicity. I love you, babe. I love flutes. I am a flute. And I appreciate you. But God, you're stupid. Okay, enough chatter, everyone. Let's run this section again. To reset the form, we run through everything once more. I focus on the saxophones and drums this time around. I don't mean to be rude, Felicity. I didn't mean that you're stupid. But that was just... That was so dumb. The only thing keeping me alive is the Coke. A cola. Looks like there's more than one problem that requires my attention. Oh no. The saxophone line can it's a line. You can fix it yourself. Doug is more important because Doug has a bass drum. How goes it, Doug? Everything okay over here?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, everything's great. I just have no idea what I'm doing. Me too. In that case, it sounds like everything is not great. What do you need help with? Me too, bud. Everything. Right, I'll help you out. It's important you don't get lost or miscount your sets, or you might run someone over.
I've never run anyone over, but one time I ran myself over.
How is that even possible?
Anything is possible.
I love you, Doug. Alright then, let's address this. Tell him to fake it. Help him review his counts. We have to be a good drum major. I hope Doug reviews counts. I hope no one gets annoyed I'm giving all my attention to him, but it's really important that our biggest bass drum knows what he's doing.
Thanks a lot.
You're welcome.
Phew.
Man, this marching stuff can be pretty taxing, right? We work just as hard as the football team. Why don't marching bands get more credit? My marching band worked a lot harder than the football team, and the football players even acknowledged this. Our football team sucked in high school. I wonder that every day of my life. Whoa, every day, huh? More or less. I'd better go. Good luck, Doug. You too. Doug's cool. I like Doug. He's friend-shaped. Practice drags on. I continuously circle the field, keeping my eyes peeled for any lost freshmen who might need a helping hand. I shouldn't be here.
Really?
Looks like you're in the wrong spot to me.
No.
No, I meant down here on the field. Where else would you be? I should be up on the podium. Are you even listening to me?
What?
Clark.
What is it now?
Ask Mr. Wiley if we can have another water break. Why do you always want me to ask? Aren't you always bragging that no one can say no to you? And we already had a water break. It's time to get back to work. Fine. Rose, didn't anyone ever tell you it's rude to eavesdrop? Whoops, sorry, I'll be on my way.
Oh my gosh.
Oh my gosh, calm down, Rose, I was joking. Haha, right. Are the two of you deaf? Get back to work. No, you get back to work. You're a rude man. You are a rude clarinet player. You should be, I don't know. I don't know where the rude. I don't know what section the rude people go into. All of my band members are pretty nice. Felicity and I share an eye roll. All 100 plus band members. After practice, I eat lunch with Susie again. We discover the hamburger patties are capable of bouncing on the table. Not long after, Tom approaches us.
Hiya.
Hey Rose, Susie, got a minute?
Hello.
What's up? Peter and I are going to play some video games after practice tonight. Would you two ladies like to come to our room and hang out?
Aw.
Sounds fun, but the low brass are having a little get-together and I wanted to go to that. Sorry.
It's all good.
Rose, what about you? Yes, of course, I love video games, and I love Tom. I would love to come. That is, if you don't mind losing to a girl. I don't want to injure your manly pride.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, do you really think you can beat me at my own game? I don't think, I know. Challenge accepted. Since we have 4 controllers, feel free to bring a friend. Alright. Wait, I just remembered the curfew. Oh, come on, no one listens to that rule and no one's around to... God, can I speak? And no one's around to enforce it. Mr. Wiley sure won't. Besides, there's not gonna be any funny business. Okay. You know which room is mine, right? God, my favorite choice in this game. But anyway, I think that is going to be all for this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I can't wait to see you guys in the next episode. And God, I don't make videos for a week and suddenly I forget everything I've ever done in my life. If you like this video, let me know down in the comments, hit that like button, and if you want more horrible content, just subscribe, hit that bell button, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye bye!